In the 21st century, warfare has evolved. Gone are the days when conflicts were fought solely on battlefields with tanks, planes, and soldiers. Today, the most dangerous battles are being waged in the digital realm. Cyber attacks have become the new warfare, and their impact can be as devastating as any physical attack. From crippling critical infrastructure to stealing sensitive data, cyber attacks have the power to bring nations, businesses, and individuals to their knees. But what happens when a cyber attack goes beyond stealing data or disrupting services? What happens when it leads to a complete digital blackout? No internet, no communication, no access to financial systems, and no way to power our modern lives. This is not science fiction, it's a very real threat. And in this video, we'll explore why cyber attacks are the new warfare, how a digital blackout could happen, and most importantly, how you can prepare for it. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our upcoming videos. Now, let's get into it. The rise of cyber warfare. Cyber warfare is no longer a hypothetical scenario. It's happening right now. Governments, corporations, and even individuals are constantly under threat from hackers, state-sponsored cybercriminals, and rogue groups. The tools of this new warfare are not guns or missiles, but lines of code, malware, and phishing emails. One of the most infamous examples of cyber warfare was the Stuxnet attack in 2010. This malicious computer worm targeted Iran's nuclear facilities, causing physical damage to centrifuges and setting back their nuclear program by years. Stuxnet was a wake-up call to the world, proving that cyber attacks could have real-world consequences. Since then, cyber attacks have only grown in scale and sophistication. In 2017, the WannaCry ransomware attack affected hundreds of thousands of computers across 150 countries, crippling hospitals, businesses, and government agencies. More recently, the Colonial Pipeline ransomware attack in 2021 caused fuel shortages across the eastern United States, highlighting how vulnerable critical infrastructure is to cyber threats. The threat of a digital blackout. Imagine waking up one day to find that the internet is down. Not just your Wi-Fi, but the entire internet. No social media, no online banking, no GPS, no way to communicate with loved ones. Now imagine that this blackout lasts for days, weeks, or even months. This is the nightmare scenario of a digital blackout. A digital blackout could occur in several ways. A massive cyber attack could target the domain name system, DNS, which acts as the internet's phone book, translating website names into IP addresses. Without DNS, the internet as we know it would cease to function. Alternatively, an attack on undersea internet cables, the physical infrastructure that connects continents, could sever global communication. Another possibility is an attack on the power grid. A cyber attack that disrupts the power grid could lead to widespread chaos, making it impossible to access basic necessities like food, water, and medical care. How to prepare for a digital blackout. While the threat of a digital blackout is alarming, there are steps you can take to protect yourself and your loved ones. Preparation is key, and it starts with understanding the risks and taking proactive measures. Number 1. Secure your digital life. The first line of defense against cyber attacks is securing your digital devices. Use strong, unique passwords for all your accounts and enable two-factor authentication wherever possible. Keep your software and operating systems up to date, as updates often include security patches for known vulnerabilities. Number 2. Back up your data. In the event of a cyber attack, having backups of your important data can be a lifesaver. Regularly back up your files to an external hard drive or a cloud storage service. Make sure your backups are encrypted and stored securely, so they can't be compromised in an attack. Number 3. Prepare for offline living. A digital blackout would force us to live offline, at least temporarily. Start by creating an emergency kit with essential supplies like food, water, medications, and flashlights. Include a battery-powered or hand-crank radio to stay informed if the internet and TV are down. Number 4. Diversify your communication methods. In a digital blackout, traditional communication methods like phones and email may not work. Consider investing in alternative communication tools such as ham radios or satellite phones. These devices can operate independently of the internet and cellular networks, allowing you to stay connected in an emergency. Number 5. Stay informed. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to cyber threats. Stay informed about the latest cybersecurity trends and threats by following reputable news sources and organizations. The more you know, the better prepared you'll be to recognize and respond to potential attacks. The role of governments and corporations. While individual preparedness is important, governments and corporations also have a critical role to play in preventing and mitigating cyber attacks. Governments must invest in cybersecurity infrastructure, develop robust response plans, and collaborate with other nations to combat cyber threats. Corporations, especially those that operate critical infrastructure, must prioritize cybersecurity and regularly test their systems for vulnerabilities. Transparency is also key. Companies should be open about cyber attacks and breaches, so that lessons can be learned and future attacks prevented. The threat of cyber attacks and digital blackouts is real, but it's not insurmountable. By taking steps to secure your digital life, prepare for offline living, and stay informed, you can reduce your risk and protect yourself in the event of a cyber attack. But preparedness doesn't stop with you. Share this video with your friends, family, and community. The more people who are aware of the risks and know how to prepare, the stronger and more resilient we'll all be. Together, we can face the challenges of this new era of warfare and ensure that we're ready for whatever the future holds.